So you were doing elementary school.
Yeah, sorry, I went off
No,
topic.
tangents are very welcome.
Tangents welcome.
You don't need
As long as one of us remembers where we were, it's okay.
Gotta
So-
bring it back.
I actually stopped drawing in college. I stopped drawing. I assumed I'm not gonna use this for work, so
Right.
I'm not gonna. Yeah, and but obviously the whole time secretly, I really that was where my passion
You missed
was.
it. You missed it. Yeah.
And the moment I realized was actually during like a big lecture hall in my second semester of my senior year.
Right.
There was a professor who was giving a very passionate speech. And I remember she was like, I have to commend every single one of you that's sitting here today because you're about to enter a thankless field where you get screwed over by the government, you get screwed over by administration, you get screwed over by parents, and you don't get paid shit for it. But you're doing it because this is your calling and what you truly want to do. And I was like,
Get me out of here! Get me out of here!
I was sitting there like, wait, no, this isn't my passion.
That's not what I signed up for.
I was like, what?
That was like an anti-awakening. Like most people in lecture halls trying to sell you on the topic. They're not just like, okay, you're gonna hate your life, you're gonna regret everything.
It's like, damn, you must really like the kids.
Because I did like engineering because I was like, hey, at least you make mad bank.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I mean, I don't like it, but I would have got paid a lot. And I was like, oh, okay. Why elementary school teaching?
I honestly,
as you're like, I got nothing else to do.
it's because my parents were like, oh well, I mean, if you can't do art, just be a teacher. And then you can,
Why is that like the next like progression?
Oh, you don't want to do anything alone? Just teach fucking kids.
they were like, you can draw for fun on the side, and I was like, okay, because I was like 16 and I didn't know any better. Yeah, and so after I graduated, one of my friends gifted me a drawing tablet as a graduation present.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
like, you should draw again.
Right.
And I was like, okay, maybe, yeah, I will after I graduate. And then I visited my parents in Korea, and they live kind of in the middle of nowhere, so I had nothing to do.
Yeah.
So during that like month I was there, I just drew the entire time, and I was having so much fun.
Right.
Like I wouldn't even leave like the guest room that I was in. My parents were like, "Hello, are you okay?"
Go outside. You're in a foreign country.
And I ended up posting like some videos. It was just like drawings to like songs.
Right.
Right.
And I put it on YouTube.
You're like, the AMV wasn't good enough, so you're like, I'll make it.
I'll
myself.
make my own
myself.
AMV.
It's not
Wait,
good
so
enough.
was it you drawing to music, or was it you like your drawings edited to
Drawings
music?
edited to music.
Oh,
it
what
was
was the-
very
It's just
simple.
basically drawing.
Wait,
an
what was the
AMV.
song?
Yeah. So
Anyways.
What was the song?
What was the song?
So
What was the song?
after
Emily, what was the
so
song?
afterwards, it
Emily, what?
actually
Emily,
did
what's the
really well.
song, dude?
And by the time
Emily, what is the song?
What song is it?
No, I'm embarrassed.
Well, I mean, we're gonna find out
Now-
eventually.
now
You
I'm
have 10
curious now.
seconds before I get it. What is it, Emily?
Do you know the song "It's Not Like I Like You" by Static P? It's really cute. I thought it was cute.
That song that blew up and was everywhere on YouTube and
Yeah,
wouldn't
yeah.
be recommended.
Yes.
Yes, I know the one.
Yes.
I know that one.
Didn't we sing that last time we went to karaoke, or was that died? It's like, I can't remember.
No, that's
no,
not on
no,
karaoke.
that's a different.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
In like 2015, that was on YouTube recommended, plastered. If you watched any anime
I
20.
video,
think like
was it?
2018.
I think like
2017?
60% of YouTubers use that as their outro music.
Yeah.
Like it was
Yeah.
everywhere.
It's a cute song.
It's a good- yeah, it's a cute
But-
song.
Very cute
Yeah.
song.
And I drew to it, and it did really well, surprisingly. And I think I posted like a work in progress version because I was like, maybe
yeah.
I'll finish it.
Yeah.
And then like a wave of people were like, finish it, and I was like, okay. And so I finished it, and it did super well. And then I was like, oh wow, this is a lot of fun. I'm
By
having
super
fun with
well,
this.
what kind of reviews are we talking about? Like how many people were coming to this one video that you put out? Do you remember?
At the time,
Yeah.
when I got really excited, like 100K.
That's a lot for
Yeah.
one first
100K
video.
for a
I
one.
remember while I was in Korea, I was like, whoa, 100K, that's nuts.
100K for a first upload is like ridiculous.
That is ridiculous.
Was that like your first time using editing software as well? Like this is.
Yeah, and okay, you know what's funny? So I'm still really bad at using editing software, but I didn't even know what the fuck the dimensions for a YouTube video was. So it
You're like
still-
guessing?
It still
Yeah.
has the black bars on the
I was like, it's like 4x3.
That's not even in the right. So like I've thought about like recreating it
Yeah.
with like improved art. But also, I
Like
don't
people
know.
go to that video thinking it's like a video from like 2012, and they're like 2018.
2018, what is this? Yeah, so by the time I flew back home, I think I had like 10,000 subs.
Jeez.
Oh my god.
From one video?
From one
no,
video.
No.
Two.
While I was in Korea, I uploaded like a bunch.
Okay.
What did you
All
upload?
AMVs?
What kind of stuff did you upload?
It was still like songs or just music.
Oh,
Right.
Basically like unmonetizable stuff.
Yeah, so
but,
just like
I
YouTube's
didn't even
like
know
you
I could monetize.
Yeah,
at
YouTube's
that.
just like copyright claiming that shit. Like,
So
Yeah.
would you watch a lot of YouTube before this, or was it kind of like you kind of casually watched?
Casually.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but I had a lot of fun. I mean, a lot of my older videos I've unlisted now just because like it embarrasses me to see the art in them.
Wait, did you unlist the League of Legends impression one?
So
like that
anyways,
one. I like that
so one of my friends,
What?
It's like a stank guy.
Yeah.
bitch.
Emily did this League of Legends impression video, and it's so good.
One of my friends.
It's so
Right,
funny.
now you gotta explain.
Yeah,
now
now
you
you
gotta
explain
explain.
No,
Was this
what
was
I-
one of the
I'm missing
earlier
context.
videos?
It was it was back in like 2015. So one of my one of my
Why are you looking at me?
one of my friends then informed me that I could monetize stuff on my channel. And I
You're
was
like, what?
yeah.
You can make money.
Yeah, they were like, "Have you ever considered like monetizing your stuff?" And I was like, "You can do what now? Like, I've just been doing this for fun."
Oh, that's weird because YouTube normally like, did you know you can make money like
Yeah.
immediately?
Yeah,
They're
they're
like, make
really
money.
good.
They're
They
like,
push it in your face.
Especially
yeah.
if you get like 100K views, that's
Yeah.
like just like, oh, do you want to make money?
turn
doing
on the
this?
dollar sign,
Yeah.
Emily.
Yes.
Turn it on.
At that point, I didn't even consider the idea that I could do YouTube full time. I was like, "Well, this is fun. I missed like
Well,
drawing."
I don't think anyone does, right? They're just like, oh, I can make like $10 here on there. That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like pocket change. Yeah.
The first time you see that graph go to like $5, you're like, what the fuck?
I remember the first YouTube paycheck I got. It was like $200 or something. And I
Yeah.
remember like running home from work and I was like, I got grocery money. I'm so excited. and yeah, that's kind of how it happened. But I didn't
Right.
tell my parents for a while because I knew that if I told them too early, they would try to discourage me.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
So
You
I
get
had
that
to-
bank first.
I gotta
Yeah,
get that
yeah.
sweet spot where
Gotta
it's like I'm doing YouTube.
Yeah.
Oh, but will it make you money? Yes.
You gotta slap them with the fat stacks before
Yeah.
like they even question you, right?
Yeah.
Here's a grand.
Slams it on the table.
Yeah, here you go.
And they were like, "Oh, okay."
I was like with my parents when I first started making money because we were on vacation.
Yeah.
Back when I was 18, 19 still. And they were like, you made $4? Really? That's insane. How did you do that? Like from the video? Like what? How does that work?
That's so like encouraging
Yeah,
because
yeah,
I was
yeah.
definitely on Emily's side. I didn't
Yeah.
tell my parents I was doing YouTube until like at least a year and a half in.
Yeah.
My parents are just like, that's fucking badass.
Yeah, for
And
me, I was like,
okay,
parents-
I'll keep going.
Parents trade offer.
Like, is this because I'm like the only white guy here? I'm like,
I quit my job and I give myself a year. And you get my love and support if I succeed. Trade offer.
I feel like it'd be different if my original like degree was something more like whoa,
I
like
think that definitely helped
Yeah.
me a lot.
yeah.
my
I
parents are
think the
definitely
jump
more
was
like-
from like doctor to
Yeah.
YouTube. It'd be like what?
No, because I think that's too much in the other direction then. I
Yeah.
think doctor is like, why would you throw away you've put so much time into
No,
being
you
a doctor.
definitely
Yeah.
underestimate
Yeah.
Asian parents though.
But I
Yeah,
think
but like they wouldn't let you not be a doctor once you are a doctor.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
But if you had
right.
like computer science, it'd be like, that's really good. Like,
Could be
I
better.
don't really understand it though, but I know what a doctor is.
Yeah, right.
yeah.
I mean, come on, like you know,
That's true.
like if once you're a lawyer, there's no way your Asian parents are going to be like, you can't not be a lawyer. I mean, that's what I've been telling everyone. Like,
Yeah.
Lawyers are expensive.
don't say that you're not a lawyer anymore over my dead body.
And then,
I think the funniest thing I've heard about like Asian parents is like considering how much they want their child to become a doctor.
They
they're
never
like,
go to the doctor.
They're like the last people who would ever go to the doctor.
No, that's exactly why they want their children to be doctors so that they can just go to their children.
and they don't have to.
And they'll be
pay.
like, they'll be like, mate rate. Give me a mate rate on that. I am your father. Give me a mate rate.
Well, you see, my parents knew that I was not like smart enough to expect too much from me.
Right.
So I think for YouTube, they were like, "Oh, you get to like do that thing you love to do since you were like 4."
Yeah.
Okay, sure. Go.
Fuck yeah, go for it.
Go on
yeah.
with it then.
So, like, how did they react to you to be like, I don't want to be a teacher anymore? How did they react to you when you?
Well, I don't give a fuck.
Did you have to have that talk?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because they were like, when are you going to take the exam? Like, for your credential program, when are you going to do
Yeah.
it? And I was like, I'm not gonna. I'm doing YouTube. I have 200,000 subs. At this point, I had like 200.
Oh, so you told them that you were like quitting this path when you said you were doing YouTube. So
Yeah.
Okay.
So I was like, yeah.
So you hit them with the double whammy. You're like, I'm quitting this. I'm doing this now.
Yeah. And they were like, well, because they didn't really understand YouTube that much. So they
Yeah.
were just like, what does that mean?
Why would they? Though, right?
Yeah. And they're
Yeah.
like, are you making money? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like,
I mean,
okay.
if you didn't know you could make money when you first started making videos, how can you expect like elderly parents or older parents, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So what kind of content were you making after the drawing AMVs or whatever then? Because I assume
League
you
of
get
League
lots
of
of
Legends
that.
impressions.
Shut up. and then it went into the story time route.
Right, okay.
So I was like, ooh, this is a fun
Wait,
experience.
why
to
League
talk
of
about.
Legends impressions?
She plays a lot of League.
Oh, yeah,
we played a lot of League.
Yeah, we played a lot of League, and
Okay.
this was in college. So I was
Okay,
like,
okay,
oh,
okay,
do some
right.
impressions. I think that'd be fun.
I did it too. Mine are just
did?
as yeah. I'm also in the same cringy boat of like
Thank
doing it.
God.
Yeah. I was just like, why are you embarrassed about Connor? I thought like, were you animating Connor's videos?
Yeah,
or
that's
something?
what I thought it was.
That's why I was trying to like link
No,
together.
I saw. What was your very first? Was your very first video about like story time about like conventions or one of them?
No, that was like later.
What was the first story that you talked
the
about?
first story?
Was
we
it like,
talked
or
about?
was it like anime protagonist shit, like 101?
No, I think it was like artist pet peeves.
Right.
What was the one where you did like the AX? Someone stole your artwork, or
That
someone?
wasn't my artwork.
someone else's
That was
artwork.
like 2018. That was a little later down the line.
I don't know when I got in touch because I saw you had Twitter and you didn't really use it at this point.
Yeah.
And you had like 1,000 followers, but I saw your video drawing and I was like, oh, I like that video, so I'll follow her. And then I think you
thanks.
followed me, and then I just messaged you being like, hey, I want to draw. Can you
Yeah,
help?
and I remember I think your recent video at that time was like Yuri on Ice impressions.
God.
Oh, that was
That's the one where you're like grabbing your ass in the
Yeah,
mouth.
yeah.
That's my favorite Connor thumbnail.
That's like
It's like 60% of the thumbnails.
I'm so shocked people like other YouTubers socialized with me back then with the weird shit I was
Say
doing.
that.
But then yeah, I remember that I don't know why we spoke, and then I think
Wow. Okay.
no, because to me I don't know what made us like talk. Because then I remember I was like, oh, I'm thinking about doing this
League.
video where League as well. No, I found out you played League while we were doing our first collab or something. Because I was like, I want to draw some stuff, and I wanted you to like roast me or something. But you were too nice then, so you weren't saying mean things at all. you were too
Oh,
nice.
how things have changed.
Yeah, now Emily won't. Now Emily won't. That's fine. And then yeah, I think that's how we became friends. And then you asked me to voice in one of your videos, I think.
Yeah, and then the ball kept rolling from there.
Yeah, then
Now
we
I'm
played
in
League.
Japan.
Yeah, and then now we're here.
Hey.